Yeah.
What was it?
Shit.
What'd you see?
Houdini.
You were talking earlier about the NRA and population control.
Yeah, the NRA said a long time ago that the key is population control. Well, the reality is that the natural predators are, the populations are slowly declining, the coyote, the grizzly. We have to be aware when any species, man or animal, becomes overpopulated. The reality is that nature comes in and starts cutting back.
Well, it's just like being in the military. It's going to be a fist up like this. That means we're going to stop, and the guy who's seeing something is going to give us a point, and we'll make our determination from that point what we're going to do. But we've got to zero in first.
So
Principle.
You raise a fist and
You raise that fist, you watch us. If somebody brings that fist up, that means that we've got something in our sights. We're going to check it out. And from that point on, then, you got to consider us to be in a live fire mode.
If you know what it is we're doing and what the signals mean, then there's just less chance of anybody getting hurt.
okay.
We don't need a lawsuit on our hands from a camera company.
Any of you guys, either one of you ever fired a weapon before?
I fired a weapon. I've never been hunting.
Not a hunter. You don't hunt in California, huh? No hunting down there.
Not really.
Yeah,
And for other things.
Yeah.
How bad is it really in the north side right now?
Well, if I could sum up the north side in one word, it would be underachieving. Yeah, there's so much potential there, but it's underachieving. And when people are underachieving, there's a lot of things that go with that. Probably the biggest thing is the lack of pride. When you don't have pride, you don't go to work. When you don't have pride, then what you find is it attracts different kinds of people to the community.
Skateboarding is not a crime. Oh, watch your head there. Okay.
When you drive through the north side, you see uncut lawns. You see cars, many cars sometimes, on the up on the lawn. When you don't have pride, you don't do the little things like pick up the litter and pick up the trash. You don't do the little things like take care of your business and even take care of your house. What you see when you drive through the north side is unrealized potential. And when you see that, you realize these people could do it, but under the current situation, they haven't done it. We've got to give them something that they can believe in, and ultimately it always comes down to believing in yourself.
It's just something that Ricky has put into his agenda that is something we've got to deal with.
But we're definitely not stereotyping them just because of who's there. The whole thing here is that our goal is to try to clean up the town. That's the bottom line. We're not necessarily picking on any particular race, any particular type of people, just because they're low income, whatever, but our job is to clean up the town.
Well, I think the north side's got a problem right now. I mean, statistically, that's the place that we always see the crime problem. We got the gangbangers, we got all kinds of issues going on the north side, and that's what we're trying to focus some attention on. Unfortunately, the past administration in Newtown just doesn't give me the tools. I mean, I'm about 12 people short right now, and that sounds like an exaggeration, but it's a god-awful truth. And without the troops, man, I don't have the officers to get out on the streets and do their job. And so we got to focus on high crime areas, and that takes them away from doing the stuff that we need to have on the south side.
Ricky had some appointments this morning, and he couldn't be with us. Normally he would be.
Yeah. What do you think of his hunting skills?
Ricky's our kind of guy. He uses the shoot and release method of conservation. We figure with Ricky it's about a box of shells per duck.
Yeah.
And there's 24 in a box.
It's not very heavy either. That's interesting.
He's a good man.
What was that all about? We didn't miss it.
It's just more than one shot, isn't it?
Put two
Maybe
in.
it should have been one shot.
Put one in.
Woo! See ya! Woo! See ya! That was it right there, right there, right there.
All right. Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
What storm would do for this one?